Have you ever really thought about TV? I mean, it's gone from this big, clunky box in the living room to something that fits right in our pockets. It's everywhere. But do we always know how to talk about what we're watching? Well, in this explainer, we're going to give you all the words you need to navigate the huge world of television. So let's get into it.
You know this scene, right? You've had a super long day. You finally crash on the couch, remote in hand, ready to just zone out. And then bam, you're hit with this endless wall of choices. It's almost too much. What a modern-day problem to have, huh?
Seriously, we've all been there, that endless scroll. Sometimes it feels like you spend more time looking for a show than actually watching one. But what if I told you there's a way to cut right through all that noise? Today, we're going to arm you with the words and phrases to pick and talk about your next favorite show with total confidence.
So here's our game plan. First, we're going to build up our TV vocabulary. Then, we'll dive into how to talk about what you like and don't like. We'll even see how TV fits into a daily routine and watch a classic family fight over the remote. And we'll wrap it all up with a quick quiz to see what you've learned. Let's go!
Okay, first things first. Before we can talk about TV, we need to know what to call all the different kinds of shows. Think of this part as your own personal TV dictionary. It's the key to unlocking that massive TV guide.
Let's start with a little game. I'll give you a clue. You guess the type of TV program. Simple enough? Okay, here's the first one. This show is all about whether you'll need an umbrella or sunglasses tomorrow. What is it?
You got it. It's the weather forecast. I mean, whether you're planning a barbecue or just figuring out what to wear, this is the show that has your back. A small but mighty part of the TV world. All right, next up, this program is kind of like your window to the entire world. It keeps you updated on everything happening, from big global events to what's going on with the economy. What do we call it? Exactly. It's the news. It's your daily update on what's happening out there. For a lot of people, it's a must-watch every single day.
Okay, last clue for this round. This is where you hear the roar of the crowd and see those incredible, nail-biting finishes. We're talking football, tennis, basketball. All my sports fans know this one for sure.
Nailed it. It's a sports program, and wow, this picture just perfectly captures that moment, right? That jump off the couch, heart-pounding feeling when your team scores. Pure adrenaline.
So, we've got the names down. That's a great start. But how do you go from just knowing what a show is called to actually sharing what you think about it? That's where the real conversation begins. So, in this next section, we're gonna learn the language of opinions.
Think of this slide as your emotional toolkit. These words are how you express yourself. A show you love might be fantastic or exciting, but one that just doesn't do it for you, maybe it's boring or even just plain useless.
Let's see this in action. So this is Amira. She loves watching sitcoms. And why? Because she says they're amusing. See how she connects the type of show to the way it makes her feel? It's not just what you watch, it's why.
And here's Harry. He's a big fan of cartoons because he finds them entertaining. But notice he also tells us what he doesn't like. For him, discussion programs are just boring, and that's just as important. Knowing what you don't like helps define your taste too. And now we have Carol, and she has some very strong opinions. She's all about documentaries. She finds them informative and educational. But TV series? Nope. She thinks they're nonsense. You can really hear the passion there.
Okay, so now we know how to talk about our TV tastes. Let's zoom out a little and look at how TV actually fits into our everyday lives. Because, you know, it's often more than just something we do in the evening.
Let's take a look at Jeanette's day. She starts her morning off with a fun cartoon, then she might watch a documentary at school to learn something, and at night, she winds down with her family watching a TV series. For her, TV is part of her whole day's rhythm.
All right, time for a scenario that is probably very familiar to a lot of us. The classic battle for the remote control. That moment when everyone in the family wants to watch something different. Let's see how our new vocabulary can help sort this out.
Let's meet the contenders. We've got Zach, his mom Joanne, and his brother Steve. 3 people, 1 TV, and 3 very different ideas of what to watch. This should be interesting.
Zach makes the first move. He's all about wildlife documentaries. Why? Because they're fantastic. Simple, to the point. He's made his case for the remote.
But wait, here comes Mom, Joanne. She prefers quiz shows because she likes learning new things. She finds them informative. So for her, TV is about boosting her brain power.
And finally, we've got Steve.
It's probably no surprise he wants to watch sports. He says he finds these programs very exciting. He's not trying to relax or learn. He wants that edge-of-your-seat thrill.
Okay, let's just hit pause and quickly recap the big points. So now you know how to name different kinds of TV shows. You've got words like fantastic and boring to share your opinion, and you have key phrases like I prefer or I enjoy watching to make it all sound natural. You know what time it is? Let's put all this new knowledge to the test. Don't worry, it's just a fun, quick quiz to help all this new info stick. You ready? Let's do it. All right, question number 1. Super simple. Just name one type of TV program that we mentioned today. Any one of them.
And there are so many right answers. You could have said documentary, the news, sports program, cartoon, sitcom. If you got any of those, you're doing great.
Question number 2 is up. If you're in the mood to learn something, to get some facts, what kind of show should you turn on?
That's it. The news or a documentary. Both are perfect choices when you want to get informed. Awesome job.
And now for our final question. What's that key phrase we learned for saying you like one thing more than something else? This is the one that'll help you win that remote control battle.
And the answer is, I prefer. It's so simple, right? But so useful. I prefer documentaries to sitcoms. See, it works for everything, even your morning coffee.
And there you have it. You are now fully equipped to navigate the world of television and talk about it like a pro. So I guess there's only one question left. What are you going to be watching tonight?